Stand by for Rising Sun with Logan Chitwood. Coming next.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Rising Sun. Today, I have a special guest in studio. You guys might have seen a lot of his figure reviews, SupersonicRacer64 on YouTube. He gives us some of the most entertaining figure reviews I've ever seen on YouTube. He is very talented. He does more than just anime figures. He does Marvel characters, comic characters, gaming characters. This man right here, SupersonicRacer64 on Instagram, YouTube, aka Ryder Blanchard. Thank you for joining the podcast, man. It's awesome to have you in, man.
Dude, it's crazy we're finally meeting up in the flesh. Like,
Dude.
you know, we've known each other for 5 years at this point.
Yep. It's insane. You followed me before the blow up.
Oh, yeah. You had maybe, I don't know if it was 18,000 or 28,000.
Dude, it was probably around then.
Dude, I mean, that was the summer I graduated high school. And then I'd seen that post. You posted that cool art of Yujiro and Frieza. And I'd seen that.
I forgot about that. Yeah.
That's sick art. But
Yeah.
I seen it and I was like, who posted this? And then I found your page because you had reposted it. And I was like, man, this dude's pretty cool.
Yeah.
In real life user, I ain't seen that crap. And I was like, what was it? However many followers you have. I'm like, this dude's got a lot of followers.
Yeah.
And
it's probably around 20,000, something around
See,
there.
I wasn't expecting you to follow me back because I just tagged you because I had the figures and I recreated that pose.
Yeah.
The Yujiro and Frieza.
Yeah.
And I tagged you in it. And you were like, dude, I'm into all that stuff too. I'm like, that's awesome.
Dude, yeah. No, we clicked right away because you had a figure page and I was like, man, I love figures. And you're posting that and you recreated that art that I just posted. I forgot about that. I was going to ask you, how did we meet? And I was like, okay, that makes sense now. That was so long ago. So I forgot about that Yujiro looking down on Frieza, in that Goku and Frieza picture.
I think I've tried recreating it with the new Storm one.
Yeah.
But I think Tamashi might make a new Final Form Frieza, more updated.
They need to.
Because I know they did that more buff one, which is freaking amazing. Do you have that
Perfect.
one?
Yeah, I got it. Yep. And I was going to do a figure review on it, just never did. We might come around to it. But I like to get them when they just released, and I know you do too, get on top of it because it's trending.
Yeah. Some of them you can do that, and some of them you actually don't really have to.
Yeah.
I've noticed it. I reviewed a One Piece figure that was released probably 10 years ago. 100,000 viewed video.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Frankie.
The Frankie?
Yeah. I almost brought it because I know later we're going to do a thing with top 5. I almost brought him, but I didn't because I don't want to get him messed up. He's too sacred.
Too valuable?
Yeah. I can bring the other ones, but.
Yeah. No, that's good. I mean, you brought some cool ones to review.
Which y'all might see in a different video.
Yeah. We're going to try to do a figure review collab of our top 5 favorite figures, and I think people will love it.
Oh, yeah.
First of all, they haven't seen you.
This is what I look like if y'all don't follow my Instagram or anything.
Yeah, because they just normally see you as a Baki figure, right?
Yeah, I'm a Baki toy.
Yeah, so and the thing is, I was like, man, we should have just got the Baki toy right here in the chair.
And I'll just voice over it.
Yeah.
If I couldn't come, we could have just.
That would have been hilarious.
Instead of
on the TV?
No, instead of the TV screen.
Just do the figure?
Yeah, we'll just talk over a call and then voice over.
Yeah. But I would have to interchange the heads and stuff when they're talking, right?
Oh yeah, it'd be a lot of effort. You probably just record 3 or 4 clips.
That'd be the most tedious edit ever.
I mean, you just go back and forth.
Yeah, you'd have to teach me how to do it. It's like that. I mean, that takes forever. Go and talking about the edits that you do.
Yeah.
Explain how you edit, how long it takes, and what do you really go about before you even do it? Do you look at the figures first, or do you just open them and review them?
It honestly starts when they first post the promos, because when they post the promos, I mean, my excitement is genuine. So I'll typically go ahead and make posts talking about it.
Yeah.
And I already have this idea in my head of what it's going to be, whether it's good or bad.
Yeah.
Well, then I'll go ahead and I'll be driving later that day thinking about that whole video in my head, review wise, which you're probably not supposed to do because you don't have the figure in hand, but at least the beginning, because the beginning, nobody knows about the figure and you yourself don't either.
Yeah.
So I kind of have an idea, and I have certain poses in my head that I want to do, but then you fast forward half a year, you get it, and then when you get it, you open it up, you play with it, which could be probably a couple of days because you got to actually play with the figure. You don't want to review something and just take it out the box and review and call it good or not. You got to freaking play with that figure. You don't play a video game and just, you know, you don't play a video game for a day and say it's the best video game ever. Because you haven't even got to a level yet that you don't know sucks or has bugs or glitches or anything.
Yeah, that makes sense. And you do it differently than me because I just open them up and I'm reviewing.
But I mean, there's nothing wrong with that because I mean, you like just put yours on a shelf.
Yeah.
For like the more younger audience, they like to play with them. Even if the younger audience is like 20 years old, they want to do dynamic poses. So that's what I do. I try to do as much dynamic poses as I can, write up the review. And then the recording process is probably the most tedious because you got to record the audio for it.
Yeah.
And then once you record the audio for the review, then you got to record the 300, 400, 500 clips and just splice them all together. I mean, it's like you take like a five.
Uh-oh. Did that fall? Okay. All right, we're back.
But as I was saying, like you take like the 5 second clips and you gotta crop it perfectly too. A lot of I'm pretty like picky with them because I'll take one shot, but I'll probably take 5 of the same one just to make sure it's right. Because you gotta like pan it just right. You don't want it to be shaky. Because I've had to work on that a lot. Because previous videos they were a little too shaky, but I found ways to kind of fight that. Yeah,
and when you're talking about like all the pictures, you're talking about of the Baki figure when you're talking, or
this the entire video. Because I mean, every single clip of the figure is all unique.
Yeah.
Because you have to, I mean, it's a different clip every single time.
Yeah.
Like the Baki one, you can reuse them. Like you just record a set, like a 5, maybe 10 clips, and you can reuse those.
Yeah.
And those are all the ones I really reuse. But the ones of the figure, they're pretty much, you just got to clip them and go.
Mm-hmm. Because sometimes you put that Baki figure beside the figure you're reviewing, right?
Yeah. Like the Venom review I did recently, I had like Venom like licking Baki, which is weird. But
dude, yeah, no, your sense of humor on your reviews are hilarious.
I mean, I just do whatever comes to my brain.
Yeah.
Some stuff I don't do that comes to my brain, but that's because I shouldn't do that.
Yeah, yeah. No, yeah, your humor is very raunchy. You like the butt jokes and like when they have some cheeks on those figures, man.
Yeah,
you love to make fun of it.
Y'all ain't seen my Vegeta review that I'm working on right now.
Oh, dude.
He has soft butt cheeks that can squish.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And some of these figures come with some cheeks like that Baki Storm Collectibles.
He has literal butt cheeks.
Yeah, it's insane. Like the detail on those. It's just
demon cheeks.
Yeah. I mean, it's accurate, though.
Oh, it's very accurate. I mean, because in the manga, you can recreate scenes of Baki being naked. Because, I mean, they literally show him butt naked from the back.
Yeah, they do.
With his cheeks out, and it's just...
Yep.
So,
do you post that on your YouTube, though? Like, just the cheeks out, or does it get flagged?
I think I've censored it.
Yeah?
Like, I just put
like the blur?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I've seen people that don't, but I just... whatever someone else does, don't mean you can.
Yeah.
Because... it's just how that works.
But one thing I love about your figure reviews, man, you're so detailed with it and very knowledgeable. You really know what you're talking about, and you inform us like how it moves well. It's just more than just the detail of it and how it can move. And that's what I like about the separation between our reviews. You have your own style, I have my own style, and it works. So I enjoy watching yours, and I'm like, man, how do you think about that? Or like, man, I need to maybe, play around with some of it first before reviewing it, because that makes sense.
And it's also another thing I do for reviews. I almost call it studying. I'll go back and like, even if I just like watched what that figure's from, like not that long ago, I will still go back and rewatch from where it's from.
Yeah.
Just because there's like any details that like I would like to mention, something that should have came with that didn't, or there's poses I want to do. Because a big thing about buying action figures, you want to be able to recreate dynamic shots and iconic poses. Like, if a Vegeta can't do a Gallic gun, it's like, why do you even want that Vegeta
For
figure?
real.
So it's like, can this Vegeta recreate Gallic gun?
Do you remember those Dragon Ball figures way back with the guns? They came with guns, they came with a Dragon Ball, and like a trading card.
I don't remember those.
Way before your time.
But
it was the ones that were moving, like, you can only move the arms, and they were like the cheaper DBZ toys, but they would come with a gun, like a Super Saiyan 3 Goku, and it came with like a rifle. It was like, why?
It sounds like a Family Dollar toy or
Dude,
something.
It was something like that. I'd find them in like Walmart or something, but I think I have a few, and I'll show you some later. But yeah, those were hilarious. I didn't know if you've ever seen those. Those were way back. Those are throwbacks. So like early 2000s. So
that is a throwback.
Yeah. But Yeah, man. Before you were doing content, man, like you grew up, you loved toys.
Oh
When
yeah.
did what got you into anime? What was your first anime? What was your first figure? Just tell us about all that, man.
Well, what got me in anime was probably my brother because he watched Dragon Ball Z and like all the other stuff like Yu-Gi-Oh. So
Yeah.
whatever your big brother does, you just sit there and you just do it too.
Yeah.
So I watched Dragon Ball Z. I mean, that's pretty much like one of those things since birth. I mean, I got early memories of being like 3 years old at my grandparents' house. Me and my brothers on the desktop watching Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah.
And and then the first figure. I mean, of course you have like toys, but you mean like first figure that's like
the first anime figure that you ever had. Do you remember?
Well, it was probably a Goku, like first anime figure wise, and I was probably like 5 or 6. But the first figure wise that to me really like kick started off everything was a Sonic toy by Jazzwares. It was when they made the 5-inch ones. It was just Sonic.
Yeah.
Or no, it wasn't I don't know. No, it wasn't the 5-inch Sonic. They had a 3 3/4 inch Sonic in the Black Knight, and my mom gave it to me in first grade, and I didn't know this existed.
Yeah.
And I went crazy.
You're addicted ever since to figures.
Yeah, I mean, nobody put me on action figures. That's me.
That's you.
Yeah, I don't. I was never. I'm like I was born liking them toys, and it's just something you do.
Yeah, man. And you're like me, man. We've talked about this before. I mean, I was playing with figures still in my teenage years.
Yeah.
And a lot of people would be, scared to say that or like ashamed. But dude, I played with figures throughout like my entire like adult. Even now,
still,
I won't play with them now, but I mess around with like how they move and shit. But
I tell you what's funny. I remember the Mario toys came out.
Yeah.
I was telling like my mom or my girlfriend, I was like, in the same day, Target probably didn't know what happened. They had me and Logan Chitwood both ask a worker, y'all have the Mario toys in the back?
Yeah.
It's like who are these people asking about some Mario toys?
Yeah, you got these jack guys coming in asking about Mario toys.
Man, where's the Mario toys at? Like looking mad too. Like where are they at? They're supposed to be on the shelf.
Dude, yeah. Those were supposed to be like kind of hard to find at first, and they were. They weren't like we saw pictures of them for a while, and then I finally found it. I sent you a picture. We always send pictures back and forth whenever we find a figure in like a Target or a Walmart, and like especially like the Sonic movie ones, the Mario movie ones, and yeah, man, it's still I get that feeling as a kid going to the store and finding that new figure.
I always love domestic releases, even though we primarily collect imports. It's like I want the American toy market to be better, but it's not. Because they do a lot of exclusives. Like, they just did a Marvel vs. Capcom, like Hasbro did. But you got one release that's Target exclusive. You got another that's like Walmart. Then the rest are like Amazon and stuff. But it's just, they make it so difficult. And then, like, getting some of them Sonic toys, those are hard.
Yeah.
Then, like, finding that Goku, the new SH Figure Arts Goku.
Dude, it was tough.
It's a North American exclusive. And so you just got to hope you can find it.
I went to 3 different Walmarts, 2 different Targets, and I finally found it at the 4th Walmart. And it's like, dude, why is this so hard?
They make it so hard, and it's like I really don't understand because like anytime I look for those figures, they sell.
Yeah,
like Sonic toys, they sell out, and it's just like, come on,
yeah,
people go buy it.
Yeah, for real. And wouldn't it be something if like Storm Collectibles sold like toys in like Target and shit? That'd be crazy. It'd be super expensive.
The Storm Arena line could because it's a $25 to $35 range, and that's what the Jada Toys Street Fighter is. But I don't really know if that's gonna happen.
Let's talk about those Storm Arena Bakis. Like I'm super excited for those. I mean, those are gonna be like what 6, maybe a little shorter than 6 inches, 5 inches.
I imagine the Baki would probably be like maybe that tall or so.
Like an SH Figure Arts figure, right?
Yeah, he's gonna scale with that.
Yeah, and they're like $34 right now.
Yeah, Baki's 24, or he was $25, and then Yujiro's 35.
Yeah,
I mean that you can't beat that price.
No, I can't wait. And but yeah, they could sell those in stores. It'd be really cool to see that. To walk in a Target, walk in a Walmart, and see some Baki figures.
And if like we'd known we was gonna get that, I wouldn't pre-order them because I like to go out and hunt them.
Yeah,
Like,
it's like I was telling you, it's like you feel like a kid again going in there. It's exciting to go and get it instead of like receiving it in the package in the mail.
So I mean, I like watching YouTube videos of people hunting stuff down sometimes.
Yeah.
I mean, you see their excitement. It's like you get the excitement too.
Yeah. So what made you start wanting to do figure reviews?
my buddy Spider Criminal, he does good reviews, and like I like the way he does it. It's sort of similar. I mean, he has his own style, but I like the way he did it because his were entertaining. Like I could actually sit down, watch his review, and enjoy it and laugh and get something out of it.
Yeah.
And it was just different. Then there's this other dude. His name's Toy Shelf. I like the way his reviews are. He doesn't talk over them though, but he does a lot of the cool neat little poses and like stuff. And it's like I kind of just meshed that together.
Yeah.
But I mean, figure reviews wasn't even what I was wanting to originally do. It was just the stop motion stuff.
Yeah, because you started with that first, right?
Yeah, started stop motions when I was like 10. I was probably a little bit younger, but I didn't make the YouTube until I was 10 because it was this dude. It was these two channels that really motivated me to make my own channel. It was Sonic Toast and By the Way I Say. Without those two channels, my channel wouldn't even be here because those dudes had me wanting everything.
Really? What are they again?
Sonic Toast and By the Way I Say.
Shout out to them because it's always cool when somebody can get you into what you're doing now, inspire you and motivate you.
They branched me into like the YouTube stuff because I was like, I want to be just like them and just make content. Like I didn't care about like neither of them was making a living off of it. Because I don't think so. I mean, they were probably making money and they probably still are, but it's like they were doing that just because they love it. Yeah. And I'm doing it because I love it. You know? Yeah. That's why I make my videos. I just want to share them with people, get more people into it.
That's what I tell people. If you're not doing it because you love it, then it's not. I mean, if you're trying to do this stuff to get famous or make a lot of money, it's probably going to be frustrating and not for you.
Yeah, don't ever do anything for money. Like it has to be your passion.
It's got to be.
And that's why, like, you know, you probably do those Q&As too, and people ask, well, how do you get like a big following and this? I'm like, that you failed already. Yeah, you failed instantly. That should not be your goal. My goal is always just to share my hobby with others and just make friends and just talk about it. Yeah. Because I mean, we can talk about action figures for hours. We can sit in this seat and all be here probably for the rest of our lives and not even run out of content to talk about.
Dude, this might be the longest podcast ever. I mean, because we're probably not going to stop talking about this.
I mean, it's just
I'm going to have to cut you off.
Yeah. And it's like, I don't even necessarily want a following. I just like having that community of people to talk to me. Like I enjoy posting stories more than anything else, just because I know I'm going to have engagement and I'm going to have somebody to talk to, you know? It's like I post, like, I got a new figure. Everyone's like, no way. Or how is it? Or because like I like replying to other people's stories like, bro, that's awesome. Yeah. You know? It's like you just share your interest. Exactly. And it's like, if you have that passion, it's just, I mean, there's just
it's meant for you if you do love. You're just doing it, and then if the following, the community grows from there. You know. Yeah. So
if you feel like you have to force anything, it's not going to happen. You can't force. It has to come to you. Right. And it's not even like come to you like you're expecting, like you're entitled to it. Mm-hmm. It's just you do the things you're supposed to do. Now, if it doesn't work out or just that dream doesn't work out, I mean, I don't really know to say like you failed, but it's just
never just not for everybody. Yeah. But don't stop it because don't stop. The way I blew up, I mean, it didn't happen until I was like, mid-30s almost. So I was like 32, 33. Dude,
I was a year from graduating college, and then I finally got myself to blow up. And I told myself, like, you can either go straight to work or you can use those 4 years in college to figure out how you're going to get your real dream a reality. Yeah. Because I was like, I don't want to just work a regular job. I like doing my own thing, being my own boss, and just like I'm passionate about something, but you're going to have to take away from that passion if you just do something regular.
Right. And you were like doing this, like you would just do this way before the follow, like you even had any kind of like community, right?
Yeah, I just did it.
Like just doing it, right? I just do it. Yeah.
I was posting a million story posts for nobody. Yeah. But I mean, there's always a few people that slid up, but I just like doing it.
Yeah. So right now, is there figures that you're wanting that haven't came out yet, that haven't been made? And tell me about like which figures that you want to see made. And
he's trying to have us have this a 1,000,000-hour podcast.
No, come on, man. Dude. Tell me.
First off, my top 5 list, there would have been a figure on it if this was next month. Because SH Figure Arts, I say Figure Arts so weird, but SH Figure Arts Gone Freaks comes out from Hunter x Hunter. Yeah. He comes out the end of this month. And that's a dream figure. I wanted that figure more than any Baki line, any One Piece line. Hunter x Hunter, SH Figure Arts is what I wanted.
Why?
It's probably one of the best mangas ever written. Yeah. Dude, I mean.
That's your favorite manga, favorite anime, or what?
See, I can't put it as my favorite just because it's not finished. Dragon Ball Z and One Piece are the top 2, but I will put Hunter x Hunter 3 just because of if it was finished and it had like the 1,000,000 volumes or whatever that One Piece has, it'd be better. But since it's not, I'm going to give it that technicality of going down. Because right now I'm rewatching it.
Yeah.
I mean, I've seen it a few times, but I'm rewatching it because I got the figures coming out.
Yeah.
So I'm getting myself refreshed, and I'm just so excited. Like,
and that's the main character
Yeah,
you're
it's
talking about?
going.
I've never seen Hunter x Hunter.
dude, you should watch it. It might take you a few episodes to get into it because, I mean, it starts off, but once they get through that Hunter exam, I mean, there's so many cool people.
Yeah.
I mean, it's good. It's well written.
The guy with the tall hair, he's on that show, right? He has the crop top. Is that the show? Am I thinking of the same show?
Feels like Wolverine.
I don't know. Some people, I think you've had like a bootleg type figure, or you made like a figure of it.
That's Gone's.
Is that from Hunter?
Yeah,
Hunter?
I'm not really spoil it because I want you to watch it. But towards the end of the series, he does this power thing.
Yeah,
it's like a power boost, and he turns into like this.
You made
one. I made
one.
Okay. It's kind of crappy.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, okay, that's Hunter x Hunter, I think. But
yeah, because there's a lot of figures I want from that line.
Yeah.
But they started off hot with Gon and Killua, and they look perfect. But I really want a Netero and a Miriam.
Yeah.
And a Jean, because Jean's Gon's dad. Pretty much that's what the whole series is based off of. The anime wise, he's trying to find his dad. So
okay. Kid Buu.
Yeah.
Let's talk about why hell SH Figure Arts hasn't made a Kid Buu.
Yeah, Tamashi, I don't really know what y'all are doing because y'all keep doing the freaking Namek saga. Like, I thought we were done with this. Y'all done did like 2 or 3 waves of it by now.
Which is fine. We love the Namek saga, but give us Kid Buu at least.
We got PP Blaster, Krillin that they're
dude.
They know what they're doing with that too because they keep posting it.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm not paying $100 for that though.
No way.
He's freaking $80. Then it's the $10 shipping and $5 tax. He's $95.
Yeah,
that's not a $95 figure, and I'm happy with the other Krillin they made a few years ago.
Is that a premium Bandai?
Yep.
Yeah.
As soon as I seen it, I was like, come on, man.
Yeah. Do you know why premium Bandais are premium Bandais and why other releases are released?
It's probably just to make certain characters. It funds it.
Yeah. Well, they told me that premium Bandai is the ones that they don't think a lot of people will buy.
Yeah.
And they have a limited amount because they don't know if they're going to sell a lot.
See, but some of the
when they sell out, they're rare because they don't make them anymore.
They make the premium Bandai. They make some premium Bandai figures, like regular, but they should be regular. Then they make the regular ones that should be premium Bandai.
Makes no sense.
It makes no sense to me. It's like that Krillin should honestly be regular release.
Yeah.
I mean, if you put that in your Barnes and Nobles, people will go buy like Krillin.
I think so. Yeah, and for a reasonable price, because that's a good Krillin.
And that Goku they just announced from the Cell Saga, which also,
dude, that's sick.
You show a Goku from the Cell games, we thinking we about to get perfect Cell. We get freaking
or second form Cell.
We get Guru that's freaking $400.
Dude, hey, he's gonna be massive though. Huh?
You go buy it?
I don't know. I like Guru,
but
I don't know.
You can get a statue and get the same.
Yeah, I was good with that huge King Cold that I got. Guru, I don't think I'd. Nah, it does nothing for me. It's cool that they made it.
And I'm also disappointed with their Namek saga because I really like that Vegeta armor, the one where it's darker and it's just the white.
Yeah, we needed that though.
Yeah, they made it, but it didn't scratch that itch for me like how they should have.
Just wasn't. Sometimes the bodies don't look right. Sometimes the face sculptures don't look right.
Sometimes, I really think some of their sculptors look at the video game models because some of them look Kakarot-ish.
Yeah,
and I'm like,
that's a good way to look at it.
That's
too.
how some of them look like they're from DBZ Kakarot.
Yeah.
Which I mean, that's fine. I mean, it's a 3D model, but
it doesn't look like the anime that we watched. So yeah, we need, but like Super Buu, Buhan, all of that.
Buu Saga is my favorite saga. If we got a Buhan, I would jump out this building.
Freak out, man.
Dude, Buhan's my favorite DBZ, series wise.
Villain?
Now villain in general is freaking Broly. But in the manga anime, it's Buhan because Buhan's the strongest and the coolest.
Dude, he was cool.
What's up with these people that are like, well, Kid Boo's more stronger? I'm like, they just said Kid Boo's more dangerous because he doesn't.
He's just pure evil.
Yeah, he's pure. He's more dangerous. He doesn't have sense.
Yeah. He's
Buhan
chaotic.
is still stronger. Buhan can still flick Kid Buu like a bean.
Buhan should have been the end.
They went back to Kid Buu.
Yeah.
But I still do like how they did it because I mean it's kind of because Goku.
No, I love how they did it. Yeah. But if it was going like traditional, like the strongest form it would have ended on Buhan, because that's the strongest form of Buu.
And Vegito. What's your favorite fusion?
Favorite fusion? Gogeta.
I like Vegito.
Yeah, I like them both. But if I had to choose one, if I had to, if it's either Vegito or Gogeta, it's Gogeta for me. And the reason why is because that Fusion Reborn movie, I saw that on a Japanese VHS. And it's just like when I saw that probably before Vegito, and that form just, I don't know, it's like really nostalgic to me in a way. And it wasn't shown very much. He'd like beat Janemba in like two kicks or 3 kicks and done. So I wanted to see more of Gogeta because I thought like he was probably more powerful. But and we finally got him in GT, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, which I love. I love that look.
Yeah, I like how heroic he was in the Janemba one. The only thing I don't really like how they did Gogeta with the like GT and the Super Broly is he acted. I mean, I get it. Him and Vegito are technically the same person, but I kind of wish they would have kept his personality more like the heroic and let Vegito be more of the cocky prick,
Yeah.
I mean, they're still all cool.
Yeah, because it's Gogeta and Broly, right? And he's acting more like Vegeta.
Yeah.
Vegito. Yeah.
And
that is right.
Yes. And I mean,
I agree.
It's just little things to me that make a difference.
Yeah, I agree. I don't know why they did that. Because that wasn't how Gogeta acted.
No.
Ever.
That's a lot of people are like, well, Gogeta's so cool. I'm like, they just made him act like Vegito.
Yeah.
Because Vegito, he came out, oh, right.
Yeah.
Freaking started killing, man.
No, yeah, Vegito in DBZ, I love that one. He was Vegeta, and he had that sense of cockiness.
Yeah, he's Vegeta, and he's finally like, oh, I am the.
Yeah.
I'm it. And he's got that Goku power too.
Yeah.
There ain't a doubt in his mind that he's the best.
Dude, he played around with Buu though, so.
Yeah, he kind of had to though. He didn't want to kill him because he had to still get Gohan and them out of him.
Right.
Which I guess made sense.
Just unfortunate.
But I hate how they. I haven't seen all Daima yet, so I can't fully talk. But I hate how they kind of go back on a lot of things.
Yeah, talk to me about what you know a little bit about Daima.
I mean, I was interested in Daima when I found it happened directly after the Buu saga because the Buu saga is my favorite saga. But then when I seen how they were kind of retconning some things, I don't really. I mean, the animation's good, and I like Kid Goku, and I'm glad they got the OG dub voice back.
Yeah.
Because in my mind, it's like they were disrespectful in the first place.
For real.
I mean, I don't want to hear Luffy as Goku.
No.
Who the heck? I'm like, we grew up watching OG Dragon Ball with the perfect voice.
Right.
Like Gohan, he can somewhat pass with the Luffy voice because I'm like, okay. But Goku, you have to leave him like that.
I don't think the Luffy voice was good for Gohan either. I love Stephanie Nadolny's Gohan sound.
Oh, yeah. You ain't beating the Kamehameha like father-son.
No. And shout out to Stephanie, and I'm going to try to have her on the podcast soon. And she's awesome in person. You haven't met her, but if you ever do at a con, go up to her. She's awesome. And but her Gohan, Goku, that's Kid Gohan, that's Kid Goku. And I'm glad that they brought her back. And I just want to know why that they did away with her for those years of Kai and all that, and also on the video games. But I'm glad that they brought her back and listened to the fans finally and brought her back for Daima. So.
Yeah, they go have her in the Daima video. I mean, as Daima Goku in the video game, or is he still Japanese?
It's still Japanese, and I don't know why they're doing that.
That game's a stinker.
It's weird, huh?
Yeah, they don't. It's like, I mean, there's so much money to be made with.
There's so much money, and it looks amazing, and they're not like updating it to like put new moves in there. It's all it just kind of got repetitive.
I mean, they have all these maps that they could use. It's just like, I don't want to play on the same few maps. I mean, I paid $70 for this game. Some people paid $200 or whatever for the Ultimate, and it's like, I just ain't having that.
Yeah, and what we're talking about right now is Sparking Zero.
Yeah.
And yeah, I haven't played it. It really turned me off to it because
Logan was whooping my butt.
Dude, I
finally was getting decent enough, but he stopped playing.
I forgot we played that. Yeah.
It was my first night playing, and this dude's been playing for like a day or two.
Dude, I was killing you.
He was Gogeta every time.
Yeah, but I was playing against my friend Dell, the Thirst God. Shout out to him, and he's super good. Like, so I was kind of like used to playing against somebody almost impossible to beat.
Yeah, I don't know how it is.
But yeah, it's just like everything gets repetitive on it. They don't change the maps. So why? You know, they got so much money in front of them to be made.
It's like the style of it didn't look bad, but I still wish the art was a little different.
What do you not like about it?
I don't know. I just feel like
Oh, I know what you're kind of talking about.
I don't know. It's a little off to me.
Yeah, it still has that gameish look, like the style, like the slenderness.
Yeah, they made it look more like anime-ish. Like Goku's like face is like a little bit.
I know what you're talking about.
I don't know. I mean, it's not horrible.
Have you seen those mods? Like,
Yeah,
especially, and it's like, dude, why are people making it so much? But just like the same thing with figures, you got these modders, you got these custom figure makers that make it look how it's supposed to be made. And just like when the Sonic movie came out and how Sonic looked at first, and then you got everybody complaining, and then you got these 3D artists making Sonic how he should have looked. Why do they do this, like, in everything?
I don't know. Because, like, in Spark and Zero, freaking Broly, he got his nipples, like, freaking...
Dude, that was
dark.
That was crazy. Dude, Broly's nipples were like...
I don't really know if this is a hot take, though, but I really like how the Xenoverse 2 models are for the characters.
Xenoverse 2, I don't know if I played much of that.
Or, I mean, Xenoverse
they're pretty good.
In general, but
yeah,
they're just...
The models are better?
I mean, Goku's freaking jacked. Like,
is
that
he?
dude's huge. And a lot of people think he's too jacked, which is fair, but...
Like, every version on that?
Yeah. Like
of Goku is jacked?
They're all jacked. And
Dude,
like,
I'd have to see
Broly,
it.
like, Broly's a freaking monster.
Yeah.
And, like, I like... Because whenever you're playing, they're, like, standing, like, side by side.
Yeah,
like,
I'm going to look at, like, Xenoverse 2.
Yeah. Because there's a cool cutscene, and it's, like, future Gohan and Goku in his blue Kaioken form, and they're fighting... I don't know if it's a bunch of Janimbas or what.
Yeah.
But it's cool.
Yeah, I've never seen...
Dude, Xenoverse 2 is fun. You can work your way up through the Frieza ranks.
I just thought it was like almost like a fan game. You know what I'm saying?
They're still updating it. They're putting...
Yeah.
Dude, you got to play it because you can work your way up through the Frieza force, and you can, like, hear, like, the little henchmen talking crap about you whenever you move up.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you can, like, ask them what they think about you. It's cool.
I just thought it was, like... It didn't even, like, go with the show. Like, they made up their own stuff.
It's its own story, but, I mean...
Yeah.
I don't care. I mean, you make your own saying, you make them buff as you want, make them look as cool as you want.
Oh, you could change like how muscular they are.
I gave my dude Gogeta's jacket, Broly's boots and gauntlets.
Oh, that's cool.
And like Bardock's pants or something.
I'm looking at the new Super Saiyan 4 they put on here. You saw that? He's like massive.
Yeah,
I have seen that.
Yeah, they officially shown how big Super Saiyan 4 Goku is.
Giant.
That doesn't even make sense to me though, because in the anime he didn't look like that.
No, he's not giant in the anime. I don't know what they're doing.
I don't think nobody knows anymore.
Dude, I don't think they're real fans.
I don't think, yeah.
You know, they're the ones that people go to make these things, to make the figures, to make the video games, and they're just like, what show is this? Okay, what? Okay, well, we'll try to make it. All right, and they bring it out. It's like, okay, this is not it, dude, but I mean,
they heard
close.
They heard ape, and they were like,
okay, yeah, what is it? He's like an ape like Goku. Okay, yeah,
he got big hands, He got big old forearms.
Dude,
what do you think about those?
I don't know. I mean, it's its own thing. I like GT Super Saiyan 4 Goku.
The only thing that I'm concerned about with that size is what's the SH figure arts gonna look like?
Dude, why haven't they released that yet?
They did the little tiny one that's gonna be like...
Nobody wants that one.
He's premium Bandai too, by the way.
Yeah, because they're probably scared.
$70, $80.
They're probably scared.
I don't like how they did that Goma, because it's a premium Bandai as well.
Yeah.
But he comes with parts for that kid Goku. Power pole, it's like extended, and it's like a power pole of him like swinging it around.
Mm-hmm.
Comes with all that cool stuff. Why can't y'all just make the Goku $60?
For real.
Like, I'm not buying Goma for that.
I don't know why it's taking so long for the adult Super Saiyan 4 Goku to be just announced.
It should be. It's probably one of those things. It's like any day.
Yeah. I'll probably get the kid one too.
You go get the kid Super Saiyan 3?
Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta? Yeah. I think it's cool. I'll get both.
I want the Super Saiyan 3 adult one. I don't know. I was hyped when I first
I'll get
seen
both.
It.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think they're going to be bad looking little figures. They're fun.
Yeah. They're just so tiny.
They just seem like little blind box toys.
Yeah, like you'd get it out of a, little quarter machine.
Yeah, I've seen the little Diamond Vegeta on clearance at Walmart for like $15.
Dude,
all the time.
It's always on the shelves now. Nobody's buying them.
Nobody wants them.
Mm-mm.
And it's like, y'all use that. Y'all use the other ones for premium Bandai, but these.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Point the mic up, maybe just because it's lowering. Like if you could twist it, yeah, just in case. Like point it towards your mouth. Yeah.
You think it'll stay right here?
I don't know, man. And I hate that. I'm gonna have to get a new stand.
Put the dad grip on it.
Yeah. Dad grip. Well, all right. Well,
Oh,
speaking about dad, man.
Yeah, I'm dad.
He's a dad now.
Dude, it's funny whenever like I'll mention that in my videos. Like, you're a dad?
Yeah.
What? I thought you were like 15. I'm like, I'm 22. Just turned 22 in March. But I'm like.
And you became a dad at 20?
Yeah,
19, 20?
20,
man.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, congratulations.
Yeah, thanks.
And how has it been so far?
That's been great. I mean, I love my daughter.
Yeah.
I mean, she's so advanced at her age. It's ridiculous. You go in the doctor's office, they're like, yeah, this baby's advanced. I mean, there's like.
It's like a little Super Saiyan Pan you got.
Pretty much.
So.
I mean, that's exactly what. That girl is strong.
Yeah.
Like, she got strength.
She got daddy's genetics, huh?
Yeah. That.
Your girlfriend, is she into working out? Is she into anime?
Yeah. She's jacked too.
Yeah?
She
I haven't seen much of her, so.
Yeah, she's pretty ripped. I can show you some photos of her later.
Yeah. So she works out with you and everything.
Oh, yeah.
She likes anime like you do, figures.
Oh, yeah.
What does she think about all of it?
She loves it. I mean, she's trying to do her own thing. I'm trying to help her out because I want to start my own business eventually, like just doing like little things like action figure wise.
Yeah.
But I was like, I want to get started with something with her so she can have something to do because she likes it. She likes collecting the blind bags. She likes buying the anime statues, and she has an action figure account. She poses them.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'll just send it to you.
Yeah. I have to give her a follow.
Yeah, she loves anime. I mean, like she loves Demon Slayer, solo leveling.
Yeah.
She loves solo leveling.
Do you like all those?
Yeah, I like them. I bought her a whole manga box set of Demon Slayer for Christmas.
Yeah. You're like my friend Dell. You like all kinds of anime.
Yeah, I mean, it's typically the fighting ones with the cool characters, shonen ones. I mean, there's a few non-shonen ones, I think, like Ippo, but
yeah.
I mean, I don't think I've watched that much, but
you watch way more than me.
yeah.
But you know what I like.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta like the jacked people.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, if the character's not jacked, I'm not watching it.
Yeah, my family's great. They do their thing.
That's cool, man. And you guys have been together for
about
2 years, 3 years.
Yeah, 2.5 years probably by now.
You met her in your town, or you
I met her around my town.
Yeah, y'all go to school together or no?
No, she was like from like an hour away from me.
Yeah,
I met her just through friends.
Okay, cool. And y'all's first date was like what, like anime and chill, something like that.
Yeah, some stuff.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
That's cool, man. When you have a partner that loves the same stuff that you do, I mean, it just makes it so much easier.
Yeah. She was like, she didn't think any of this stuff was weird. 'Cause, I mean, she's been around, like I've known her probably for a while before we even started dating.
Yeah.
So she knew like about my anime stuff. But I knew like she watched some stuff. She can draw. She'll draw like anime people.
Okay, cool.
But yeah, whenever I was getting my YouTube stuff done, I was like, because what really kicked off the reviews was one of those One Piece SH figure, when they released the One Piece SH figure arts, and they were just horrible.
Yeah.
I mean, they would fall apart in your hands. They had design choices that just weren't bad, and like it was a fiasco. And so I was like, all right, I'm gonna make a video talking about this. And I was like, I don't really know, because I wasn't going to do reviews. I was just gonna make that one. That was gonna be a one shot.
And that's it.
And I was done because I just wanted them to know how much they made me mad.
Yeah.
That's all I cared about. Well, I made that video and I did it in my style. And that's the first video I ever made like that. I just did it, just came to me.
Yeah.
And I even wrote it out on a little piece of paper, everything. I don't even know if I still have that. I probably should, but I did it. And, dude, that crap blew up instantly.
Yeah.
Like it was like 20K, like
crazy.
It was 1,000 views in the first hour, which at that point in my channel, I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Because because even like now, if you get like 1,000 views, you're like, all right, because it's acclimated, you'll get that.
Mm-hmm.
But then it's just like for that audience, it was ridiculous. I mean, the click rate was like 30% or something. I mean, it was ridiculous.
That's crazy.
And it just blew up, and then people were saying, hey, we want more of your reviews. We really like you. We really like this style. We want like
they'll let you know what they want to see.
Yeah, and I was like, okay.
Yeah.
The only problem with it was just my first one, so I just had to get better. Yeah. And like sometimes I rewatch them, I'm like, oh my gosh. But I was like, you guys really like that?
Yeah.
I'm like, my goodness. But I mean,
did you do reviews before me, or I did one before you? My first one was the Baki.
I mean, I did stop motion reviews. I didn't know.
Stop motion reviews.
Yeah.
Like meaning?
I just moved the figure around and did a stop motion with them.
I don't know. Because you were doing stop motion, and then you went into
remember I did
doing reviews.
I got like 1 million skits. I was making a stop motion. I was making a stop motion every single day.
You were.
I mean, they were doing good.
On TikTok.
Yeah, they did good on Instagram, TikTok, some on YouTube.
Until TikTok said, toys are, oh man, that's too much.
They ban
crossing the line.
Every time you post something with action figure, they ban you. But that app sucks.
Yeah.
But
can't post toys on TikTok.
No, you go live with them and they'll say like, you're dealing arms.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just, literally it says
it's insane,
you're
man.
an arms dealer. I'm like, I'm playing with a toy. I'm playing with a toy. I'm like, you got people that are actually playing with guns,
right,
on the app,
and you got just toys in your video. Only toys.
Sorry, Goku's too jacked for y'all.
That's that. I mean, I don't know what else to say.
The stop motion just gets where it grind, but I loved it. I mean, I can go back and watch them. I forget I made some of them. They're freaking funny. Yeah. I mean, some of them are a little dark and edgy.
I think maybe that was probably some of your darker ones.
The darker ones never got taken.
Did they not get flagged?
They really didn't. But they're a little.
Because there were some that was like, oh man, he's getting risky with it.
Yeah, a white kid made that. But I mean, it's just funny. I mean, it's just jokes. It's nothing serious.
Yeah.
It's just making.
It was funny. Yeah.
And everyone likes them.
Yeah.
I mean, not everybody. I mean, of course, there's people that immediately hate it. And then you get people that say, like, like trending audios and trending memes. I remember I've had this one dude. He literally blocked me because he said I stole his idea for a video. I'm like, first off, you didn't even make this audio. And this idea, I'm actually recreating because I've done it. I did it 2 years ago. It's like Omni-Man, like the mark.
I think I've probably seen it.
And it was just Goku punching Gohan.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And like I did that, and then
the
I did
Think
it again.
Mark Think one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I redid it, but there was an updated audio about this one meme count.
Yeah.
And the dude's like, "You stealing all my stuff?" Like it wasn't the meme count; it was a dude in the action figure community thinking I was stealing his skill. I'm like, "What?" But what's funny? A few days before that, he literally used an audio I made that I got myself. Yeah. And you made the video, but he took it down before he was getting mad at me.
I think I remember you'd post this on your story talking about it.
I'm like, dude.
It's like this guy deals with more drama on TikTok and social media.
Yeah, I stay out.
Posting figures than anything.
I stay out of that crap now, the drama, because there's a lot of people in it now that are just.
Yeah. I mean, that's everywhere. But
yeah.
That's just how it goes, man. You just got to ignore it. And who cares? Move on.
Yeah, but I was surprised with the feedback with that review because I honestly was just expecting. I didn't really know what to expect. Because that was my first time like talking like that for any video, and I was like, "Huh,
yeah,
you guys like that?" So then I made the Guts review, which I took down. I didn't like it. It just
which one? The first Guts?
Yeah,
SH Figure Arts.
Yeah, the first Guts.
Dude.
I mean, because I didn't know how to.
Mine didn't even get posted.
I didn't know how to format a review because the One Piece SH Figure Arts sucks video wasn't a review.
Mm-hmm.
It was like, all right, guys. We finally have these figures, but they suck. Yeah. And I'm about to tell you why. But I also mentioned like why I liked them too. Because I was like, I wasn't fully bashing them. I was like,
you go. Yeah, I mean, good and bad.
Yeah, a lot of people get that misconception. I can't even talk right now. But they get that in their head that's like, you're just trying to hate on them. Yeah. Just because of the title. I'm like, no. And honestly, I wasn't going to title it that, but I got Spider Criminal to make that thumbnail because I didn't know how to make a thumbnail at that time. Now I make all mine.
Dude, you're getting way better at thumbnails. Yeah. That's what I was going to mention too. Like your thumbnails are really good.
Yeah, I've been enjoying making them. I love making my thumbnails.
What do you make them on? Like what?
PixArt.
PixArt? Yep, mine too.
I just pay for the description because you can do the little cutout. But I got my buddy Spider Criminal to make it. He helped me start out. Yeah. And he said, send me a photo of Luffy like with his eyes out like crazy. And I did.
Those are good. Very eye catching.
And he put, these figures suck.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, okay. So I just put One Piece SH Figure Arts suck and went with it. So also thank you Spider Criminal because without him, I wouldn't be in this position either. And he's helped out a lot.
That's cool.
Great. He has like, if he would post more consistently, he could be top of the figure game.
Really?
I really like his reviews and he's got a good content.
I have to check him out.
He's Marvel more. He does a lot of, he's big with the Tobey Maguire, Sam Raimi stuff. Like he reviews a lot of Spider-Man. His name's Spider Criminal. He does some anime, but I mean, if he posted as much as I did, he'd be huge.
Yeah.
He'd make a lot of money too.
There's people doing reviews out there, but a lot of them suck.
Yeah.
And
sometimes it's not even like sucks like it's not suck like don't do it and like you're bad.
Yeah.
It's just like on the level of you need to be engaging.
Right. It's very just homemade.
Yeah.
It's not like they're doing good reviews. They're talking about it, but it's just how it's filmed and stuff. It's just like handheld, or it's just very boring.
Yeah. My advice with people wanting to make a review is don't try to be generic and just be like, all right, guys, we're looking at this figure. Here's this. It looks like this and this. Just be yourself and talk about the toy like you're just talking to a friend. Just trying to put them onto something. Like, I know people do this all the time. Like, bro, you got to play this video game. And it's like this. Like, it's the exact same way. Whenever you're talking about an action figure. Yeah,
that's a good way to look at it.
And it's like, maybe, and that's also in their way of my style of my videos. I take somewhat from video game videos because they do a good job with splicing clips. Yeah,
has your style like progressed since you first started the figure review? Are you a lot different now than you were?
It's a little bit smoother, and I record some clips differently. Yeah, and I'm still like, I'm not even in like my prime of figuring stuff out. Like, I'm learning every day, and I'm still just using that little iPhone and CapCut. Yeah.
Oh wow. I thought you got a camera.
I do. I have a Sony ZV-10, but it's locked in Japanese.
Yeah?
And it don't take photos.
No way.
Yeah, I thought about buying, like, something, but I don't know. I just like
if it's working, I mean...
It just fits. I think it fits my style.
Yeah, I like your style.
And I like my crappy little microphone I bought on Amazon for like $5. You just plug in. It's a little Bluetooth one. Yeah. Because I'm able to do, like, you know, you get mad, you yell on the mic, and it does like that crappy little.
Yeah, that thing's just falling down. Sorry.
Yeah.
What's it? Yeah. What do you like? You said you're not in your prime and all that. Yeah.
I mean, there's still a lot of things like, because every now and then I get ideas of what I want to do, and like I just haven't done yet. Yeah. It's like, I'm like, sometimes I do have a high quality camera, I can do this, but I'm like, I just don't know if it would fit my thing. Because there's a few channels I watch that do reviews, and they do like high quality content. Yeah. Like this dude named Geek Effect, he does great high quality stuff with like B-roll footage and good audio. Yeah. And it's kind of like cameras like this and setups. And it's just like, that works for him. But for me, I think it just keeps it like with the more authentic, friendly, like, I'm just wanting to just share this with you guys. Yeah.
And I think that's what people relate to it. And I don't think you should change it until you feel like you need to. You know your style, you know your audience.
Also, I like doing it because it shows that you do not need expensive stuff to start off anything. Like, you guys, I don't know if you guys are in fitness. Sam Solik started off with a phone and a tripod.
I think he's still doing it, right?
Yeah, I think he has a camera now or something, but
but he's still filming in the same style.
Yeah, he has a freaking private gym now too.
Does he really?
Yeah. Yeah. But I think he still does his little loop too. Yeah. He still does everything. I mean, he's a humble guy. Yeah. But it's like, you don't need everything in the world expensive. Just have your phone. There's your ticket. Yeah. Now, if you want to upgrade and you have dreams for that, go for it. But if you're just satisfied with just making what you want and what you like,
I would say perfect. Also, film it to where it's visually like just it looks good. Yeah. You know?
I don't think mine's too crappy. Every now and then mine can record in 4K. I record them all in 4K, but only some videos posting.
The one thing I love about yours is it's very fast paced. It's very engaging. Yeah. You can see the figure. I see what I want to see. Yeah. I hear what I want to hear. Yeah. Good to go.
Yeah, you can't hang. If you hang, it's click off.
I mean, you're never talking slow. You're fast.
Oh, I'm fast. I'm going.
Yeah. And then you'll make these little quirky little jokes in between. And it's just funny. It's entertaining. Yeah. And it's my favorite figure reviewer on YouTube. I appreciate it.
You know, it is funny though when like people comment like, bro, this had me rolling, like laughing. And it's like something I'm like, wasn't even trying to be funny. Yeah. It's just like, they're like, dude, that's hilarious. Some people say they like the accent. Like, dude, the accent makes it so much better. Yeah. And it's like, you're from around South and you're around to other Southern people. You're like,
yeah. See, we can't hear it. Yeah. Like, I'll go somewhere and they're like, oh man, I can tell you're from Texas or the South. It's like, man, I'm not trying to sound like I am, but I guess you can hear it. It comes out every now and then, but we can't hear it.
And it really brings out when you're around other Southerners.
Oh yeah.
Like me, you're probably having some come out.
Yep. So and it's like the same area, Louisiana, Texas. It's both country. It's like you're kind of East Texas.
Yeah, I'm like 2.5 hours away from this guy. Yeah, which is really, it's like, that's nothing. Some people are like, what? Yeah, you drove 2.5 hours. I'm like, man, that's nothing. I do that on a daily. Yeah, I drive an hour to the gym, and
you'll travel to Target to get a figure, right?
Yeah, hour and a half.
Hour and a half.
I go to Bossier. Wow. So I'm like an hour away from you at that point.
Really?
Yeah.
I was wondering where you shop at. I was like, man,
I can't. I can give away my secrets. Dudes
Yeah.
go to my targets now
yeah,
because you're not far away from it.
yeah. I mean, whatever your target has, it always has what you're looking for. It seems
Yeah,
like.
the Shreveport target sucks. Anything in Shreveport besides their Barnes and Nobles, like they don't really stock it good.
But the Bossier one's
The
good.
Bossier side's good.
Yeah.
It's great. They always have good releases.
Yeah. Let's talk about like if you had your own figure company, what would you do different than what figure companies are doing today? How would your boxes look?
My boxes would be pretty dang stylized. Like I don't like a basic box. Like it had the window where you can see the figure inside.
Yeah.
Non-window, they just stink. But it'd be more like anime-ish stylized, and that's how I would design the characters. And it'd be more like an import, but it would be a domestic release.
Yeah.
So, and I'm also wanting to like get like a good plastic that's more like the import, because when you buy like a Marvel Legend, that's gummy compared to an SH Figure Arts.
Oh, yeah.
The PVC is just different.
Yeah.
And that's what I would also like. And then the designs would be cool, edgy, buff. And I'd want to be well detailed.
Yeah.
And articulation would be like a focal point.
Big. I mean, you touched on all the main parts.
Yeah.
And
I would do like if I'd had a figure line, which I get like sometimes you don't have the money to do some things.
yeah.
But some people only look for like they just want a figure that can pose and come with like minimal stuff.
Yeah.
Like I would do that, and then I'd also do one that comes with a bunch of stuff, and then maybe it still go pose really good, but maybe focus more on just the recreating iconic stuff.
Yeah.
Which I think Tamashi does sometimes, but I don't know.
Sometimes. Yeah. Sometimes they nail it and it's like, dude, do this for every character.
Yeah, like that Diamond Vegeta, that figure's great. But I would base it heavily on articulation. Like, if you get a good, like...
Do you think that's the most important thing?
I think it is for me personally. Like, and articulation is like sort of a loose term. It's also what the figure's made out of.
Yeah.
Because like some SH Figure Arts don't move as good because their torso or their crotch area is hard plastic. Because like with this figure I just got, his area is all soft, so he's able to get more range. Like it's realistic.
Yeah.
And I like that. So it's a big, but definitely.
Do you like the cloth clothing for like Storm does and some
I'm in between.
Yeah.
Sometimes I like it, sometimes I don't. Like on the One Piece figures, I like it because they're soft. I mean, their plastic ones suck. Like they're bricks, and when they do soft goods, they're good. And then like Storm Collectibles, they do a great job. Like Baki shorts are perfect, and Yujiro's are good as well.
Yeah.
And it's like imagine a Hanayama,
Yeah.
that would be perfect for that because he has his tattoo.
It'd be awesome.
But I mean, I also still like the Storm Arena Yujiro where his clothes are sculpted on.
Yeah. Have you seen are they gonna have it like a shirtless, like or just only shirt on
They'll
Yujiro?
probably do a shirtless one.
I hope so.
I
I'd
could
like
see
to
them
that
doing
too.
event exclusives with that line.
Yeah. Why haven't they came out with Jack Hanma?
I think they.
What's the deal?
I think they rebooted with this Storm Arena line.
They never came out with the Dopo either.
Yeah, he comes. He should be coming to our house. Any
Which one?
Dopo Orochi.
Dopo? Did you already order it?
Yeah, did you order them on Storm?
No, I didn't know it was already on.
I thought I sent you the link. I think you could have ordered it and just forgot because I think you asked me for the
Really?
link.
I thought they haven't even like came out with the picture of them, right?
They got full promos and everything.
Do they on
You
the
might have
Storm?
yeah, you might
on the
have pre-ordered.
Instagram
Yeah. Dopo
of
Orochi.
Dopo. I thought it was only that picture that was shown in that convention.
Yeah, he comes out like
What?
next month.
No way.
Yeah, I think.
I didn't order him.
You sure?
I'm pretty sure
I think
because I didn't even know it was up for order.
Send me the link.
Really? That was a long time ago that they announced that, though.
Yeah, I paid for that thing and like
Okay, here I do remember. That was a while ago.
it looks pretty good.
He looks
He has a
good.
little tiger painting.
He does look good. They haven't
It's just like
talked about him anymore.
They did him and they hit us with you guys got to buy a line if y'all want more.
Oh, they got him in the what is that? The leopard pants or
bet
whatever?
from back
The
there he
tiger
looks pretty
pants. That's the
naked.
tiger. Yeah, he probably does. Probably have to blur that out, huh? But yeah, it looks good. But dude, come out with a Jack Hanma though, right?
Dude, that thing would be like
Dude, he's got to be huge.
Pickle would be.
Pickle would be massive.
I really want Yuichiro. That's my favorite Baki character.
Why is that your favorite? Because we don't see much of him.
He's a beast.
Yeah.
It's just that mystique with him too.
Yeah.
And then I hate how the anime did him. They literally cut scenes and just made him a slideshow.
Dude, that was bad.
That whole I didn't even finish that part of the anime because I like the manga so much more. Like of all the fights they could have done bad, they chose that one. It didn't really sit well.
So you didn't like the father-son fight, like
Not
how it was
anime-wise.
animated.
I've seen it in the manga a million times.
Yeah, and I mean, might as well just read the manga.
Yeah, I can watch a manga music video of them slideshowing it the exact same way.
The same thing.
Yeah.
It's like they didn't animate it.
Yeah, it's not animation. I mean,
It's just
slideshow.
pictures,
Yeah.
pictures,
It's like that
pictures, and then they
Rickner-
talk about like why he lifted his finger up and stuff. And it's like, come on, man. It's like stop the narration.
Yeah, I was about to say that. They focus too much on the narration of that
Yeah.
dude just talking about it.
Yeah,
Bakayama just now realized at this instant he was about to crap himself.
and it's just so long, and it's
Yeah.
just I don't know, man. I wish they did it differently. I think it's a budget thing, probably.
Yeah, but,
And-
and it's like Netflix has its funding, and Baki always comes like top of their anime charts when they release it.
Yeah, it's never done bad.
And it's like just take your time. Like with that Kingen and Baki crossover, they freaking just put that out.
Was that animated better? I don't
It was
remember.
animated a tiny bit better, but I think they said they were gonna make more because it did really well. I'm like, do these people with these licenses and stuff not realize
Yeah,
that people will spend money to watch this content?
exactly. I don't think
I don't think
some of it. They're
some of
just
these people in charge
afraid.
don't. Yeah, they don't realize, or they are afraid.
A lot of people don't want to risk it. You got to risk it, man.
Yeah, I feel like. I mean, you do Baki well, especially the way social media is. They're gonna post it if it's really good
The fan base is it's huge, and
because it's worldwide. I mean,
yeah, it
Bak-
is super worldwide.
anytime I post anything Baki related, that's when the charts on like my analytics, it's the most.
Brazil,
Yeah,
Indonesia, India, all of it. Europe, UK, Australia.
I
Oh,
don't
the whole
really-
world.
I don't even like. I mean, Baki's cool, but I just don't like anything else. It don't spread like that.
Yeah.
But they love Baki and Yujiro.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, and I think that's what's helped me in my videos blow up even more.
Oh, yeah.
They just the love of the character, and
You type in Logan Chitwood, my video pops up too. The Yujiro
does it?
toys.
yeah, isn't that crazy?
Or you type in Yujiro, it's me and you.
Yeah,
That's crazy that
That's
we can do that with a
insane.
character.
yeah.
I got the toys and you're
It's
him.
insane, man. It's crazy. And but yeah, man. Let's talk about bodybuilding a little bit. I mean, you started working out because I'm sure anime like me.
Yeah, I'd gotten a car wreck when I was like 16. And I broke my neck, like my C1.
Really?
Yeah, it's when it's like lights out if you break it or you're paralyzed forever.
Yeah.
I don't know how, but I got lucky. I'm blessed.
Whoa.
Thank the Lord for
You're
that.
a real life anime character.
Yeah, so after that happened, I sat in a hospital bed for 6 months at
Yeah.
the house. Couldn't sleep with pillows or anything. You're just in a neck brace. And so I just watched anime and bought action figures and kind of rejuvenated myself and my
17,
passions.
17 years old? 16 years?
I was 16.
16? What kind of wreck was it? Like
Just a car wreck. I went to sleep in the back of this dude's truck and woke up and just people in my face.
no way.
Yeah, then I went.
What happened? Like
Just out one night and just fell asleep.
yeah?
And dude, I don't really know exactly what happened because honestly, I didn't really care to ask.
Did you fly out of the car or
No,
no?
I was in the vehicle. Then everybody took me out, and I just wake up. My cousins in my face like, Ryder, wake up.
No way.
I'm like, you were in a wreck. I'm like, for real? So I just got my buddy. I just got up. I'm like, I think I got whiplash. I just went and got my friend's truck, and then
So you were knocked out.
yeah, knocked out. Woke up. I'm in the ditch, pretty much looking up,
Yeah.
and then I go to my buddy's truck. And
What, they
then-
pull you out?
I guess so.
Yeah.
I never asked.
Never asked. Didn't.
I didn't care. to
Really?
ask. I didn't think to ask.
That's crazy.
I never even asked about where the wreck even is at specifically.
Huh.
I just know what road it's on.
Yeah?
I just
You just didn't want to know? Like, you don't want to think about it, or you just didn't care?
I just don't think I cared.
Man, savage.
I guess so. And then I went home, and but they were holding my neck in place because they were like, "Well, you don't know." So I just went home
Yeah.
and got my dad, and we went back to the scene. And then I got an ambulance, which was a mistake. The ambulance sucked. They didn't even put a neck brace on me.
Yeah.
We just used one I had at home.
They just threw you in there?
Yeah. And then I went to this local hospital, and they were X-raying me and stuff. But while that was going on, I was just leaned over, like throwing up. Then I realized like I was pretty hurt because I couldn't lift myself up. I was just stuck.
Yeah.
And you're just like, you ain't got no strength or anything when your neck's out. And then they did their scans or whatever. They're like, oh, he broke his neck. We're going to fly him out to Shreveport or wherever.
Yeah.
They didn't fly me. Luckily, I was in the ambulance, even though that was the worst ambulance ride of my life because you know how bad roads are,
Yeah.
especially around here. Every bump is like someone's
It hurt, huh? Yeah.
punching you. I mean, that's the worst pain ever. Well, I take that back. The worst pain I felt was in the ICU, because like in the movies, ICU is like a white light. It's like you wake up and you're staring at that white light, and it's just like people hovering over you. Can you move? Can you do this? Because like all they heard is I broke my neck and what it was. So they thought I was donezo.
Really?
I'm sorry. Freaking moving around. They're like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
And then they cut your clothes off and then put the thing on you, and they do more testing. But they had to move me from the MRI table back to the hospital bed, but they couldn't move me because they didn't want to, because you shift your bone.
Yeah.
You're donezo. So that was like so like every time they shifted me, that was the worst pain I ever felt. Like I was like screaming.
So your back was broke, neck was broke?
It was just my neck. I think I broke it in 2 other places, but they just said not to worry about that, and I don't really know.
Yeah.
They just, yeah. And so
you're thankful to be just walking and back to normal, huh?
That's why
everything's normal now? You're good?
Everything's normal. I mean, sometimes I have neck stiffness, but that's why I'm like, you could be dead and you just don't take anything for granted and do what you want to do.
Okay. And that led into like starting to work out?
Yeah, because I mean, that hospital experience was bad. Like you get stretchered in, you just see your family just crying because they think you're dead. And you're like, you can't even tell them you're not dead. You just see them. Yeah. And then you just wait. I remember I woke up in the hospital and like I knew what happened. Like I broke my neck. I just woke up, stared for like 15 minutes because I was just mad. I'm like, I know people are going to be saying all kinds of crap and all this. And I was just like, whatever. I'm just going to, after I heal, I'm just going to get back to it. Yeah. And that's what I did. Watched a bunch of anime. And as soon as I got cleared, I said, I'm going to get ripped.
There you go. And that's where it started.
Yeah. I bought a bunch of action figures when I broke my neck. Yeah. Just watch anime.
And did you watch any like YouTubers, like bodybuilders or anything to like learn how to work out, or how did that? Because I learned from like YouTube.
Yeah. I'd my brother and my dad, they gave me a few principles because they work out, but I really learned a lot from I watched Michael Hearn. I did some stuff he did. Yeah. To an extent, and then I watched like Riser Fit. He was on TikTok. Yeah, he's cool. And then there's other people. I mean, like C-Bomb, but I didn't watch a lot of those honestly until like I was probably like 6 months in lifting. So a lot of it was just trial and error. And you watch YouTube video and you might try to work out, but it's really just figuring out on your own. And if you see something you like, you do it. Yeah. But I didn't really get in like watching like the influencers until like I was like 9 months into working out.
Gotcha. Yeah. And did you start making progress pretty quick?
Oh yeah, I was like, I don't want to pull it out. I got other stuff saved, but 9 months into working out, I mean, it looked like I'd been working out for like 3 years. Yeah. I mean, I got ripped pretty fast.
So you knew you had the genetics to build muscle quickly. Quick.
I got it. Like right now I'm cutting, so I feel so small. So sorry if I'm tiny. I went from 220 to 207 right now.
I'm surprised I allowed you to be in this chair because you're so small.
Yeah, I know. I'm freaking tiny. Like, I got to get my...
No, man. No, you've always been built. Yeah. And I remember when I first met you and was talking to you, I was always thinking like, man, this kid's already like built like Baki. Yeah. So, and you were like 19 when I think you started following me, right? Or 18?
I was 18.
Like, isn't that crazy?
Yeah, I was 18.
It's already been that long.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I love working out. Yeah. And I got a coach right now, so I'm...
Oh, nice.
Because we're trying to cut down and recomp and then do a bulk, and then I might try to do like a competition next year. Yeah. Just because I want to do at least one. If I don't like it, I won't ever do it again. Yeah. But I at least want to do it.
Yeah, try it out. See if you like it.
Yeah. Plus,
remember when I used to bring you in my lives when I was doing cardio? Yeah. That helped me a lot, man, because that just took the pain of the cardio out of it and just kind of got my mind off of it. So I'd bring people in when I would do lives on IG and TikTok, and I'd bring you in. We'd just chat it up while I'm doing my entire 30 minutes of cardio. So.
Yeah, just talk about action figures.
Yeah, yeah. But going back to the bodybuilding, is there any influencers that you watch now that you really like?
I don't watch hardly anymore just because it's just so washed out. Mm-hmm. But I do still follow them, and like a lot of them I used to watch were pretty much, like I said, like Michael Hearn. I'd watch C-Bomb. I watch Sam Sulek like a little bit. Yeah. Like I'll put his video on, see like a physique update, and then that's it for him. Yeah. But there's other people. I mean, I like James English. Yeah. Like David Lade. People like them I'd watch. Yeah. And there's probably someone I'm forgetting that. I like Logan Franklin.
Yeah.
I like him.
Does he put out like
He doesn't really put out like YouTube, but he does a lot of bodybuilding updates.
You like his physique?
Yeah. He's the one
really
I'd
built.
want. Yeah.
Yeah.
If I was a competitor, I'd want to resemble him.
Have that same kind of physique. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. I agree. I mean, it's pretty insane. And it's crazy how people can look like that and still not win, you know?
Yeah, I mean, he got a second at the Arnold Classic.
Yeah.
I was excited for him. He posted a physique update the other day though, and he looks great.
Yeah.
I mean, he's always been my favorite.
Yeah.
Because he to me is classic.
Very classic.
Yeah.
Yeah. Schwarzenegger looking physique.
To me, classic physique is a physique you want to like actually have.
Yeah. I agree. I mean, that's like the Super Saiyan Goku on Namek look, you know? It's just proportionate. It doesn't look, you know, like a turtle shell. It looks like they could probably fight and also, you know, look insane as well, you know? It's just a superhero physique.
Yeah, and I watch a little bit of the Open guys, but they had like a call not too long ago, like a Nick Walker, Derek Lunsford show, and I didn't really like it, the decision, and it just turned me off from it.
So you keep up with a little bit of the bodybuilding world?
Yeah, after that contest, though, I kind of just turned that crap off.
Yeah.
It just, some of it just, you just like watch it. Like if everyone's disagreeing, it's like, y'all can't see that.
What do you think about all the young influencers really like, I wouldn't say, I guess promoting steroids or talking about it a lot? Does that influence you to like try to get on steroids, or do you even bother with that?
I don't even have it in my head because I'm not even at my natural peak.
Yeah.
Like I'm with my coach. I'm like, I ain't even been back with him for like 9 weeks. I'm like, I ain't even done a bulk.
Has your coach brought up like steroid use or anything? Like, hey, if you want to get
I don't even think
nothing. So he doesn't push it.
No, because I mean, he knows that we can build something great naturally. I mean, like I can get to 230 naturally. Yeah. Like, I mean, not like shredded, but I can be fairly
get
lean.
Up there.
Yeah, like I'm not like obese or fat. Yeah. And I still have good shape. Yeah. Because I mean, it's just how my genetics allow. So I've never, and like I'm one of those people. I'm competitive. I'm like, well, if you need steroids, because I'm gonna compete in an untested show naturally. Yeah. But I'm like, it just gives me more motivation because I'm like, well, I can show these guys that you don't need that.
Yeah, that's good. And I mean, when I was starting on YouTube, they didn't talk about it, even though you knew probably they took steroids, but they weren't like just talking about it like they do now. Like everybody's just talking about what they're doing, what they're taking, really acting like it's cool and stuff. So I didn't know, you know, for a young guy like you, is it really like, is that affecting these young bodybuilders?
It don't affect me at all because I know I can achieve a way better physique than a lot of people on gear. Because I mean, a lot of people don't realize this. There's people on gear that you walk by on a daily basis that you would think
you would never,
don't even work out, you know, but they do. Yeah. So it's just like,
and you understand that early, so that's good.
A lot of people, also with the young guys, if you're a teenager, don't even hop on steroids. You literally have teenage steroids, which are your hormones. Yeah, your hormones are crazy.
Your natural test.
I mean, it's high. I mean, when you're a kid, you're going. You can heal from anything. You're literally Superman. Yeah. So it's a big thing that a lot of people don't really need to get into. So, I mean, it makes me mad like when I'm at the gym and there's like a 19-year-old. He's like, yeah, this Xenoverse got me all cranked up.
Yeah, like, crazy. Yeah, just chill out, guys. Chill out on all
like, and it's not something cool to even brag about. Yeah. Because to me, it's like...
It is weird to brag about it.
Yeah, it seems like a weakness in a way.
Yeah, yeah.
Because, I don't know.
Yeah, we're good? Yeah. Okay.
But I've never... The only time like I would even like if I would have to hop on steroids if I wanted to be a Mr. Olympia type IFBB pro. Because then I was like, I'm like, especially the way my career is going now. I want to attempt at like maybe a pro car naturally. Yeah. And like just get a physique good enough for that.
I think you should do it natural until you built that base, and then if you want to get into like really serious competition, then there's a time and place for that.
Yeah, it's like right now there's no time and place for it. I'm just focused on raising my family.
That's good. That's good. Tell me about like how's your days right now? Like being a father, like you wake up, you take care of the child a lot.
Yeah, wake up, change diaper.
Yeah. So you help out with all that?
Oh yeah.
Good.
I'm extremely hands-on.
Good.
Yeah.
Good, man. I don't know if you've taken any advice from me because I've talked about it on like some lives and stuff, and just talk about like how to be a good father, and because people ask for tips and stuff, and that's the biggest thing I say. Like if you're with the mom of the child, help her out as much as possible. Be in that child's life.
It's just one of those things. Like I didn't look at anything. I didn't really look for tips or how tos or anything. I was like, I should naturally know how to do this. And then you just trust in a mother. You just go with their instinct because their instincts are right for for pretty much everything about the child. So you just feed off of them and you just work as a team.
Yeah.
Because I mean, yeah, it's stressful having a kid because sometimes you don't know. Because when they're like they're at range where they can't talk, it's like, what's wrong?
Yeah, you don't know. I mean, it's kind of scary.
My daughter's getting pretty good at like no or whatever. You know,
she's saying no.
Yeah, she'll say no. She'll shake you off and try to kick you or something.
Is she saying dada or anything or daddy?
I think sometimes you can like hear it. It's like dada.
Yeah.
Ma.
Yeah. That's cute, man. Yeah, just enjoy all of it. I mean, even the hard nights where the baby's awake all night and
you see, like she don't cry awake. She's just awake because she wants to jump up on you.
Oh,
and play.
really?
Yeah. She don't.
Okay, good.
Even when we first had her, she didn't really stay awake crying all night. Like she'll sleep throughout the night.
Connor would wake up like every 2 hours, man, and you could feel it. I was like, I'd
you
be
know,
asleep, and I'll be like, I know he's about to wake up right now, and I'd wake up, and here it comes, and they start crying.
Yeah, and
it's
you're always
like,
on edge at that time. You just like jump up. But I mean, it was like that for maybe the first 3 months, and after that, it kind of got to like she'll sleep for 5 hours or so. Now she sleeps all throughout the night. Just the hard part's putting her to bed.
Okay, good.
Because that kid, you put her like go to sleep, like he just laugh the whole time.
Really?
Just laugh at you. Like I'm serious. Go to bed.
Yeah, that's funny. And you're already up all night anyway. I mean, you were posting stories at 5 a.m. and you had to drive here at 10.
I got 4 hours sleep, but
I mean, that's how we are, though. I mean, Alec will do the same thing. He'll be up all night and get 2 hours of sleep, sometimes 3 hours, and
it's like professional,
ready to roll.
Like if you want to get your work done, I mean, you kind of got to do that. Because I mean, you don't want to sacrifice family time. It's like I'll spend time with my family all day. Yeah. And then when it's bedtime, I'll have to stay up a little bit longer and work on my video or something. Yeah,
that's what I was going to ask you. Like, what do you do all day? Do you spend time with the family all day now?
It's pretty much family. I mean,
because you're full-time
YouTube
content creator. Yeah. And does your girlfriend work or anything right now? Or?
Yeah, she works.
Okay.
She works a couple days a week. And so typically when she's working, I'm with the kid by myself and I'm watching her. Mm-hmm. But for the most part, we're all together.
That's good.
Yeah. And then she'll watch her like maybe like by herself once or twice a week so I can fully work on a video. Yeah. Because like sometimes I like work on it while they're there, but sometimes I just want to really get something done so they'll just go off and do their own thing.
Yeah. Have you ever got to the point to where you're like, man, I don't know if I want to do this content creating stuff anymore. I'm done with it. No. Nothing yet? Good.
Nah, dude, I was optimistic. I'm so optimistic. I was like, I want to do this. I knew what I wanted to do.
You enjoy it?
Oh, yeah. I watch YouTube all my life. I'm like, I just want to do this. I don't care. Yeah. Like, I just want to do that.
That's the cool thing because you've done it since you were 10. Yeah. Which is crazy.
I like to say I just spent all those years just studying, seeing all these algorithms and ways people like do things, like what works, what doesn't, and I just mentally just have it noted.
What does it feel like to have, what do you have now, 150,000 subscribers on YouTube? Are you there yet, or are you getting close? 170,000? Yeah. Was it? I mean, is it surreal or what? I mean, because as a 10-year-old, if you'd have told your 10-year-old self,
he wouldn't have believed you. He would have punched me in the stomach and called me a weird old man and lying. Yeah. But I mean, it's surreal. Like, I mean, I appreciate it, and I just can't believe that number just from action figures. Yeah. The only thing I don't like is the short. Like, I wish I could see how many of those are from videos and not shorts. Mm-hmm. I mean, a lot of them are from shorts. I wouldn't say. I mean, maybe like over half of them. Yeah. But you can't do nothing. I mean, a subscriber is a subscriber.
Yeah. They followed you for a reason. You impacted them some way. Yeah. But so it's cool. And you got that plaque.
Oh, yeah. I got the 100K plaque. I love it. I haven't even made a video about that. I just got it.
Yeah, you should with some figures.
I didn't feel like I deserved it, so I was holding off.
Oh, man, you deserve it. You've been on there a while, and you've been putting in a lot of work. So yeah, it's just cool to see. I remember when you were excited about having 90,000 on TikTok. So
yeah, I had a 90K TikTok get banned, and I came back and I got another 100K.
Yeah,
I was just saying, like, look, that just proves that it ain't luck.
Yeah,
because a lot of people, you just get lucky. Mm-hmm. Like, if you make good stuff that people want to watch and enjoy.
Were you already making money on there when it got banned, or a little bit?
Actually, I think they do owe me a couple dollars.
A couple dollars?
Yeah, a couple dollars.
Maybe pay this man.
You guys better owe me an energy drink.
Yeah,
but
man,
they owe me a couple dollars.
Yeah,
but yeah, it's just weird because I mean, I don't really focus on numbers. Like, I don't ever just look at like subscriber goals. Like, I see them, I'm like, oh my gosh, that's awesome.
It's good. It's cool.
But I mean, I just look at it like, who else have I just met or talked to or replied to comment wise about thing.
What is your goal with this? Is there an end goal? Like, what do you want to do? Like, what's your major goal with this, man?
I mean, I like just making the videos and just sharing it with people because I'm gonna do that anyways.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess a good end goal would probably be making or working somewhere in the action figure line, like make my own stuff.
Yeah.
And like I really want to make like my own like series to go with it. You know, like kind of like a manga, and then you do it with
your own characters.
And I'd want it to go hand in hand.
Yeah. When do you think you'll ever try to attack that and go at it?
Probably when my daughter's in school.
Yeah.
Because right now it's just, you know how it is.
Yeah.
It's
tough.
It's 24/7.
You have to change your whole schedule around it all.
Yeah, and it's an uncontrollable variable. I mean, you might think you have your whole day plan. Yeah. And
no.
You don't. You can't control.
It's tough, man.
Yeah.
It's tough. And I mean, it doesn't get easier. You know, I mean, you don't have to watch a crawling kid or like, you know, a kid that can't talk, but also like it doesn't get easier with like having to do stuff all day.
And you emotionally got to be there with them.
Yeah.
It's not just like, all right, well, they're old enough to just chill by themselves. Like sometimes they just want you to be with them.
Yeah.
I don't think people understand that.
And until you do, man, you know, it's going to be a rough road. But when do you have time to make these videos? Like at nighttime, or do you plan it out? Or what?
It's sometimes just on the spot. So I'm like, all right, got my script done. I'm time to go record my audio. Then when the audio's recorded, I just start. What I typically do is after I write everything out and do my review, I'll record the audio and then I'll do the first half the intro and the packaging like immediately after. Then that next day I'll tackle the rest of the video. So I'll sit probably recording for maybe 12 hours or so, recording and editing.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
What's the hardest part to you? What's the toughest thing about making your videos, making your content?
Talking.
Just talking?
Talking. I hate it.
Yeah?
I hate it.
Yeah.
It's not like I hate it in a bad way. It's just, I don't really like talking like.
I got you. But you're good at it on your videos.
Yeah. I try to be. It's just, I don't know. I just
imagine doing it like how I do it, because I do it like just freestyling.
Yeah.
We'll be ready to roll. And I've been so mad sometimes. Like it's so frustrating because it's so hard. You're just in front of the camera. You got your figure and it's like, okay, what the hell am I going to say next? Or something might not be coming out right. Or you're overthinking in your mind and it messes it up. So I like the idea of like you script it out.
Yeah. Cause and script is like a loose term. It's like I do the whole review to myself. So like I'm acting like I'm recording everything, but I'm just playing, pretend, but I'm still doing it. And then cause I'll write the whole review and have it's weird. Like I'll have every clip in my head that I want to do, at least a good template. It's kind of like a wrestling match, I guess. You know the main cues you're going to do. And you do that. But I mean, it's pretty simple as that. But I couldn't, I've done a few improv clips. Every now and then I'll improv something because something bad happens and I just have to add it in while making the video. Cause I'll be like, well guys, while I'm recording this video, well, this crap happened and this sucks. So let's try to fix it. And I'll just do it on the spot, and it actually turns out pretty well. But I draw blanks sometimes, so I'll just exit out my phone or whatever and just go play with the figure, do something else, cool down, come back to it, finish where I was at. Yeah, and I like that because I don't know. I feel like because I get mad recording because sometimes I just I'll read something I wrote out. I'm like, that doesn't make sense and that's not even right because sometimes I'll reread it and I'll just miss it over my reread.
So let me ask you about how you talk. Are you editing out the whole video first and then you're recording while you're watching the video, or
no.
like what?
I record the audio and then over the audio I record each little clip.
Okay, so you record the audio first.
Yeah, audio is always first,
and then you film it.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
I'll record it in box first because I don't really like putting it back in the package. Sometimes I'm like that's a hassle, so I'll typically do all the box shots first, and then I'll record the audio and then. Splice it. Yeah,
and you talk really fast in your videos too.
Yeah,
I think it helps. It helps. It's just it's straight to the point.
I've actually had to re-record a few times though because sometimes I'll talk too fast. And this is bad, but you can adjust the speed of your audio when you.
Do you do it? I was going to ask you.
I've turned it down once or twice.
No way. Because you're talking too fast.
Yeah, for an intro one time because I was too excited. But the thing about it was, though, it was so fast. It was still sort of fast whenever I freaking trimmed it down. Yeah. I was just like...
Will you ever show your face in a review?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah? You'll do a review as you?
Maybe. I mean, it's when I feel like it's needed.
Yeah?
but right now I don't.
Right now, you don't have
I just
plans
started
for it?
yeah, because like my Baki figure, I kind of took a break from using it as much.
Yeah.
Recently, I just started putting them back in it more because a lot of people liked it.
Yeah.
It's like from a reviewer standpoint, I don't think some companies like that because you're using another product to promote another one.
They
and
don't.
It's a competitor.
Yeah.
But I was like,
They don't like that at
but,
all. They would never allow that. Like when I worked with
Yeah.
Bandai,
See,
you can't do that.
and like I was like, why am I even worried about that? I'm not going to work with any company like sponsorship wise
you
because,
might.
but I don't want to be limited. If you work with that one, you're the one trick pony.
Yeah.
So if you only work with Tamashi, you're only reviewing SH Figure Arts. I mean, I love Storm Arena.
What if you had like like let's say they want you to review one
if
figure a month?
If they sent me something,
you know?
like if they sent me a sample to review, I'll do that. But I'm not signing a contract saying I'm only reviewing their stuff.
Gotcha. You know, I don't think they'd even do that. But if they wanted to do a review, like,
but I'm pretty sure there'd be conditions. It's like you can't have the Baki in there, and it's like
no, they can't. No.
yeah, and it's like
You got to change your
It's-
style. It's
it's,
like asking me to record a promo for them and be like, hey, but you can't do it your style, dude.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, what do you?
But I'm fine with buying my stuff. I mean, a lot of people think like you get your action figures free. No, I buy my action figures. I pay for every single one of them. The only ones I ain't ever paid for was like Anime Heroes that Bandai sent out to me when I told them not to.
Yeah.
They still sent them out because they had my address. But
no, I've bought every figure that I've ever reviewed other than that the Gundam one.
yeah, and then people are like, well, they're only saying good things about it because they got it free. I'm like, no, it's a good figure. But I mean, I also say what's bad about it. But I'm like, I pay for my stuff.
Yeah. Also, like talking about like reviewing good figures and I mean, I reviewed the Guts SH Figure Arts and it was trash, and I just didn't post it
That figure's
because
trash. It's negative.
It's bad.
See, sometimes I don't even like when something's like overly negative.
Yeah.
It's like I don't like being like that because I don't feel good whenever I do that. Cause like I'm not trying to bash somebody, but I'm being my real self. Like that's my real reaction to whenever something messes up. I'm like, dude, I worked hard to buy this action figure. I shouldn't have to worry that its arms are falling off because it didn't pass a quality controller. Y'all didn't do this right.
Yeah.
So I'm like, y'all are a very, very prestige company when it comes to making figures. And y'all have this little stamp that says Tamashi Nation's quality or whatever company. I'm like, it's not. Y'all didn't check it. Like Guts. There's no way someone approved of that.
There's no chance.
And then what made me mad about
the wrist, right? It just fell.
Yeah, then they said
other things just fell off of it.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, this is impossible.
I actually seen an interview that the sculptor was so upset about that they went back and did that Berserker armor a lot better.
They did.
And it was great. Which, I mean, they redeemed themselves. And we're not trying to be mean to the people that sculpt the figures.
No, I think with anything, these reviews should help them out and make the figure better.
Yeah.
And I feel like they need to, and we've talked about this with Bandai, that they need to reach out to more creators or work with more creators more like us. And it just helps out and promote it well. And we're not here to bash it, but we will be honest about it.
Yeah, and it's like, in my opinion, like, you don't, like, you got these people that are just basic and they'll just say what it is, which is fine. But I feel like people like us that are passionate really get that point across because it's like, we love this stuff. Like, it's one of my favorite things in my life. It's like, I never get tired of like action figures. Like every day I wake up, I'm like, I wonder if we're going to see anything cool today, you know?
Yeah.
I'm always waiting for 6 p.m. to see if Tamashi posted.
Yeah.
And it's just like, it's passionate. And so you're also passionate when it doesn't meet your expectations, when it's something that's like, why would y'all sell that? Because I mean, a video game, they can go over and patch it and you still paid that money. You don't have to return it. But an action figure, you have to go buy a new one or go through like a loophole, waiting like another 3 months for them to send you a replacement part.
Yeah.
And at least video games, they address the issue. These figure companies, they really don't. They just release it. And if you have a problem with it, even if you say in the comments, they don't address it.
Yeah.
They just quiet.
They don't say anything.
And that's just like, I just want that transparency of them just acknowledging it. Like, you ain't got to do anything. I just want you guys to admit, but they won't.
Yeah.
And that's a problem. That's a problem with me.
Maybe eventually they will.
Yeah,
but
they
I
might.
don't know.
Because, I mean, their social media manager, he's a good guy.
Yeah.
I think his name's Obi.
Yeah. So you've talked to him?
I've never talked to him.
Okay.
I don't even know.
Yeah.
if he
Obi's
knows
great,
him.
man. Shout out to Obi.
He's cool. He's chill. He does a good job, and he's pretty positive.
Yeah.
And I've seen like interviews of him talking about it, saying what he can and what he can't.
Yeah. He's nice. Super nice guy.
But he does a good job with the Tamashi stuff.
Yeah. And only, I mean, he's limited to what he could do and say
it's not
as well.
he's like, he's not the main sculptor.
No, not at all.
But he's just a social media guy. But he does a good job. Like he's one of the better ones. But I'm pretty sure he's not allowed to like he can like comments and like say like thank you and stuff. I'm pretty sure he can't.
Right.
Now the premium Bandai stuff, I'm pretty sure they made a few posts because there was too many comments about that. The T Week.
Oh man, yeah, but yeah, that should have went another route. And what they should have did was post like do the live, but release like have the release right after the live.
Yeah, but they started off hot by showing a figure that was sold out 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, they learned from it, and the Japanese side was not too happy with it. So but it was fun. It was an honor to do that. I was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe we were in Bandai Namco, the headquarters in California, and I was like, this is like a dream come true for me. So regardless of of course, it didn't work out like the live. Everybody was mad, but for me, coolest thing ever.
It was funny. I like seeing it.
I was like, man, I can't believe that.
I was one of the people in the comments. Where's Beast Gohan? Y'all said it'd be available.
Dude, so many people were mad about the Gohan.
I like see like another thing. Like people like see me comment. And I'm like, at the end of the day, guys, I'm just a fan as well.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say like if I'm dissatisfied with a promo.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's how it should be. I mean, you should voice your opinion. I mean, it's only how a company is going to get better at producing better products.
Yeah,
so.
and it's like I love the company.
Yeah,
it's like
we do love them.
Yeah,
we
love them.
Without them, we wouldn't have our favorite figures.
It's a relationship you have with them, and that's why you have so many like emotions with them.
Yeah,
but for the most part, like it's great. Tamashi can make the best figures on the planet.
Mm-hmm.
If I had to put money on anybody to make the best figures ever, it'd be them.
Yeah.
Second would probably Storm or
Is there any like dreams that you have to do with companies or anything? Like that was a cool thing for me.
I don't know. I mean, like
would you like to go to Japan and work with?
I mean, I'd be interested in that if they wanted like my ideas for anything like regarding that, like an actual job though with them. I don't know.
No,
I like my freedom.
Yeah,
but I would like if they wanted to fly me out and be like, hey,
promoting
what do you think?
some stuff.
Yeah, like. If they wanted me to do a live stream with them, I feel like
I was going to ask you that. Yeah, like would you have done that like what I did?
Yeah, I wouldn't do it to promote selling a bunch of products. I would be like, I'm going to reveal a new One Piece SH figure arts because that's my thing. That's what everyone really likes me for.
Yeah,
I can do other things, but that's what a lot of people like. I'm like, if I was there to reveal some awesome One Piece figure, I think it'd do good.
Yeah. That'd be fun too, man.
Yeah,
because hopefully that happens.
But see, it's another one of those things. It's like people will just like it because it'd just be funny. They're like, "What's this idiot doing up in Tamashi's headquarters?"
Because nobody knows who you are. Yeah. Like,
man, suck my guys.
I don't know if a lot of people knew who I was, but it was fun regardless. I
want to go back to when we was talking about the dream figures. What about your like? You have a dream Dragon Ball SH figure arts?
Dream Dragon Ball SH figure arts, man. Well, they brought it that Jack Goku on Namek, but I wish he was more battle damaged. I wish the hair was more white.
Yeah, he doesn't even have shade on the back of his pants.
Yeah, so I just wish that was done.
His neck was a little weird.
He's a little squatty, but I just wish that was done. Like that's as close as my dream figure that I got.
Yeah.
Other than that, like we touched on the Buhan and
Android 13 and Janemba.
Yeah, Android 13 would be dope.
Dude, you could do him good cosplay.
Yeah,
your hair's already.
That'd be hard. Android 13. Oh, you're talking about like the base form
not
13.
I want the country. I don't really care too much.
The $30 haircut.
Yeah, don't you lecture me, boy. With your $30 haircut, Goku dies.
Yeah.
I love that movie. That's one of my favorite ones.
That's a good movie.
I just love those Dragon Ball movies though because like you get to see Goku in like normal life.
Mm-hmm.
They were just out shopping and stuff.
Dude, yeah.
And just chill.
That's what I mean. I had a buddy over yesterday, and he's a huge Dragon Ball Z fan. We're like, hey, we tell Alec, like, if you just wanted to watch Dragon Ball Z movies and that's it, you'd be fine, because it's its own thing, and you would learn the characters, and it gets straight to the point, and they actually, deal with the enemy.
It's ridiculous how many people have only seen Dragon Ball Super.
I know, nothing else, dude. What are you doing?
It's people like. I have people like they're like, dude, we got to get a Janemba figure, even though I've never seen the movie or anything.
Yeah,
I'm like, what?
Come on, what? I don't understand it.
I don't understand.
If you've only seen Dragon Ball Z Kai, or Dragon Ball Super only, dude, you're. And
then they're like
wasting your time.
Like, I just can't get into Dragon Ball Z. It's just the anime.
Yeah, but
I'm like, well, just start off with the Buu Saga. I mean. I really like the way it starts off.
I could see why they wouldn't like it because it's kind of older. I don't know. This new anime is like
But see,
in a different way.
I didn't like Dragon Ball Super because of the way it looked and the
Dude,
shiny.
I don't like the look of it. The look of it was, and I don't like a lot of how the voices sounded.
Yeah, they rushed them, and it's one of those things that like it kind of emotionally affects you because you're like you experience that your whole life, and it's finally back, and it's half blooded.
Yeah,
it's not good at all.
It just was weird. It wasn't Dragon Ball Z to me. So
there was some elements I liked. Have you read the manga for Dragon Ball Super?
No, I've seen
read the manga
pictures. I haven't never read it
because
though.
remember the anime was ahead of the manga.
Yeah.
So,
but now the manga's ahead of the anime with all the Moro and all that.
They can make 2 whole seasons with Moro and Granola.
I think I like that. I liked all that concept.
Yeah.
The Granola, the Moro arc. I like those two.
Yeah.
And animes, and I like how it was done. We got to see Ultra Instinct Goku mastered Ultra Instinct, and Ultra Ego Vegeta came in. Very cool. They brought back blood. They brought back some muscles.
Yeah.
But still, it's not Z to me. But I just wish that they would animate it like they used to and bring back kind of like, I even like the Bruce Faulkner music, you know.
That's the best music.
I like the music, and I know it'll never happen ever again, but I just wish it would. And the Broly movie was probably as close to like nostalgic Z.
Yeah,
that
they had elements back. Like Goku getting his face planted in the freaking ice.
Yeah,
that was great.
And they animated it good.
Yeah, I liked it.
There were some epic moments where Broly's coming out of the
I didn't like
ground.
Superhero being CGI, and they were promoting it like it was some revolutionary stuff.
Yeah,
Krillin looked like a baby.
Yeah, he did.
I mean,
it's weird, huh? How they're drawing some of these. It's like, dude, we reversing their age.
Krillin's the strongest human on Earth. That's his title.
And they made him look like a 12-year-old. I don't know. I don't get it.
At least they grew up Goten and Trunks.
Yeah, they finally did.
And
we barely see
and they didn't even
them.
do anything.
Yeah, no. I don't know. It's like they're teasing us.
See, I always thought about the concept like, why don't they just make a spin-off manga of just Goten and Trunks? Because like all the other people, I get it, their stuff's kind of done.
Mm-hmm.
But Goten and Trunks, like Goku and Vegeta, be like, hey, look, we're training with Whis. And
they have their own story.
Yeah, y'all need to do stuff. Like y'all need to get strong because we're not gonna be here forever. And they could, because I mean, they're working with the patrol and the manga, whatever the space people, and it's like, just do that.
Yeah, but you know they got to make it frustrating for us Dragon Ball fans.
Yeah, it kind of turns you off.
Is any other anime like that? Like, is One Piece like that for you, or any others that you've watched and you're like, man, I just wish they would do this, and they're not doing it?
Nah, One Piece, they do a pretty good job of delivering because I mean it's not even done. It's just still weekly.
It's still going, huh?
Yeah, it's not like Dragon Ball, like where it was done for forever and then it came back and it's just like, ugh. It's like One Piece, it'll probably done and it'll be done, hopefully.
You've watched all of it so far?
Yeah. Well, there's a few episodes I ain't seen, like the most newest ones. It's like, I'm probably like 5, 6 episodes behind.
But you've watched thousands.
Yeah, I've seen
Oh my God, dude. I can't do it.
Dude, they're good. They're supposed to reanimate.
What do you like about One Piece?
I mean, I really just like how Luffy is. He's like, I'm gonna do what I want. Like freedom. I'm gonna become king of the pirates. I'm just gonna do what I want.
Yeah.
And that's why I like that freedom. You just go out, just go have fun.
Yeah.
Just do your dream and live it good.
Just a different character than other animes?
Yeah. Sort of. I mean, he's still like an idiot, like pretty much most shonen protagonist. Yeah. But he has his own unique way. Like I've heard, I don't know if this is true, but they were saying like he doesn't kill like the people he fights because he rathers them having their dreams crushed or something like that. I don't know if that's true, but I'm like, that sounds pretty cool to me.
Yeah. What's the point of that show? Like fighting like more stronger opponents, or is it like Dragon Ball at all?
It's world building, so he's trying to find the One Piece. So he's going to island to island getting like clues, because each island you go to, it updates their map to lead him to a different one.
Okay.
And so he has to go to each island. But while he's at each island, they're corrupt because there's like pirates or some government bullcrap going on. So
there's other powerful fighters there.
Oh yeah, there's some cool, strong people. And so he normally fights. And
so what's keeping them from finding this One Piece?
You have to go through every island, and you have to collect these ancient like texts and stuff that only certain places of the like world has it and stuff.
How close are they?
Well, they say they're close, but they're probably still a few years away.
Really?
Yeah.
So it's not even close to being over.
No.
Well,
What
do you think the One Piece is? Do you have an idea?
No.
Nobody has an idea.
There's people that probably guessed it, but a lot of people, I think they've been stopping with their guesses because the dude that creates One Piece, he doesn't like the theorists because sometimes they'll be right, and he'll change the story.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you think they've guessed it before? What his idea was going to be?
They've had people in the show react to finding a One Piece because the dude that originally found it was Gold Roger. He was the first king of the pirates, and they showed him laughing because
But they won't show what it is?
Not yet.
Okay. Huh.
Doubt they'll ever even show it.
You don't think they'll ever?
Nah, they'll show it maybe. But it's like, what?
Do you think it's going to be a disappointment for a lot of people just because everybody has their expectations?
Maybe.
Of what?
I'm not expecting much. So
Yeah.
I'll just be happy the story would be done and concluded and
Yeah.
everyone did their goals.
Do you think it'd be a sad moment?
Yeah. It'd
Yeah.
be sad.
Yeah.
Because you don't know if there's going to be all characters sticking around or.
Yeah. I don't know anything really about
Now,
it. So.
Hunter could be bigger than One Piece, in my opinion.
You think so?
Yeah, just because of their world building. Because, I mean, it already has like 100-something episodes, and they ended off on like the biggest thing ever. Like, their island they're literally on a pond surrounded by this whole world of just wickedness and darkness. Like, it's called the Dark Continent. And there's like monsters and all kinds of like crazy strong stuff on there, but they're not there because they were prohibited from going over there. So the dude that was currently the president, he had died, so they lifted that ban, and now they're all trying to travel over there. That's where they're at in the manga, but they haven't made it there yet. But it's pretty cool.
Yeah. I'm also thinking about that figure again, like what figure I want to see. Were you asking about like an SH Figure Arts figure?
Yeah, it's any, like, if you want like a Storm Collectibles.
Oh, Jack Hanma.
Yeah.
Probably would be. Like, I really want a Jack Hanma.
I would like there's a few One Piece characters like SH Figure Arts, like Garp or Odin or Goldie Roger, the King of the Pirates. And then there's like SH Figure Arts, like Seven Deadly Sins, like Escanor, Meliodas, and Bond. And then you got Storm Collectibles, which is the Ippo line. I really want Takamura.
Yeah.
Now, could that happen? Who knows? We just gotta wait.
Yeah.
I hope so. Please, Storm, please.
Also want like a Goku when right when he's throwing the spirit bomb at Frieza for the first time, just in that outfit, just the blue torn up.
They sort of have that with that mask or the.
Does SH Figure Arts have it? Do they? Like
the
full shirt, not like the half rip.
Yeah,
shirt.
they did with the full shirt on with the Ultra Instinct Goku with the black hair.
Yeah, but not like that,
not
but like
you would just have
Namek
to put, you would
Saga.
just have to put that Goku you got in there.
Yeah,
his
I know.
head on it. Yeah, you want the full.
And you
figure.
do that a lot. You change heads out, and you're like,
I do
okay, I
in
made
videos.
this. Yeah, but that's what I would want to, because that Goku is very.
I'd really like to see though, like what we were
nostalgic for
talking
me.
about earlier with those swapping the armors. If they would just do that, just to pay homage one
Yep.
time, that'd be dope.
That'd be sick. Yeah, I mean, we need to make our own company. Just make our own figures.
Make some Giga Blind bags.
Yeah,
Giga
dude.
figures.
Yeah, Giga figures.
I'll go in on that.
That'd be sick. Yeah, we need that. I'm gonna do some rapid fire real quick, man. Your least favorite figure of all time?
SH Figure Arts Guts. The first one. That one's just.
Favorite figure of all time?
Storm Collectibles use Rahama, the Vin exclusive one.
Okay.
Yeah.
The battle damage one?
Yeah.
Okay,
So
cool.
I really like that one.
Whoa, yeah. What is your favorite anime of all time?
Probably Dragon Ball Z.
Okay. Least favorite that you've watched? That you watched it where it's like, nah, not for me.
I don't know. I mean, like, I used to think Attack on Titan was overrated, but I just rewatched it, and I enjoyed it when I didn't have that expectation. Because I would say that, but I actually enjoyed it, so I can't say that. So least favorite, I don't know. What's yours? Do you have one?
Least favorite? Probably that I'm like, nah, I just can't do it. Couldn't do Naruto, really. I know a lot of people hate that, but I just can't
One
do.
Piece.
No, I just couldn't. I haven't really even gave it a chance, but Naruto, I couldn't really do it. That's a tough question, even.
Well, it's
because it's like, okay,
you probably forgot about your least favorite because you turn it on and you turn it off instantly.
yeah,
Because I'm sure there's something I'm just not thinking about.
yeah, it's tough. Best thing about being a dad so far?
Just, I don't know, just enjoying your kid, you know?
Yeah,
It's really hard to describe it when you have a kid.
It is.
It's just a different type of love.
Yeah, it is.
You just love every aspect of it.
Well, it gives you a better meaning to
you
even
got
live.
purpose. You got to provide for them.
Yeah, it's life changing.
It is.
For the better. Favorite bodybuilder
Of like all time.
all time.
Ooh. I'm just gonna say Ronnie Coleman.
Okay,
I think
that's cool.
I mean, just from he's the GOAT, like bodybuilding wise.
Yeah.
Now
I
C-Bone,
mean, he's the best.
Yeah, C-Bone's up there too.
Yeah.
Probably C-Bone and Ronnie.
Is there any content creator that you would love to collab with, that you really love their content or anything like that?
Probably Spider Criminal.
Spider Criminal.
Yeah, that's my boy.
Yeah, cool.
But
Is there your most hated content creator? You can't stand them.
I don't really just like can't stand. I got to a point now, like where I kind of just understand like why some people
Yeah.
make content in a way. Like it's just like I get why you're being like that. And I don't like it whenever people like steal someone's ideas and like I'm like, you're just becoming that creator. You're not being yourself.
Yeah.
And I can't stand that, but hate's a strong word because at the end of the day you understand it. You gotta
Yeah.
you gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah, for sure. I agree. Let's see. Cheap meal. Favorite to go cheap meal. What are you eating?
Takes China. It's Chinese food. It's
Chinese food.
General Tso's chicken with white rice.
There you go,
I
man.
had that yesterday. I shouldn't have. But
There you go. Also, I ask all of my guests this. Did we land on the moon?
My girlfriend says no, so I'm just gonna agree with her.
She said what? No?
She said no, so
No?
I'm gonna agree with her.
Okay, there you go. There you go. Man, hey, this has been awesome.
Yeah.
It's been an honor. I've been wanting to meet you in person for a
Yeah,
long time. To
dude.
have you in studio as a guest on Rising Sun, man, what a fun time. I appreciate it, man. I learned a lot from you today, and I can't wait to do the figure collab.
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
Yeah, plug all your socials, man. Tell them where to follow you, where to subscribe.
SupersonicRacer64 on Instagram, and then YouTube's SSR64.
Awesome, man. You guys better do it. If you've watched this far, hey, follow the man. And if you're not following this podcast, what are you doing? Subscribe to the podcast. Comment who you want to see next as a guest below. Like it. And also, thank you for all the support. Until the next episode, I'm out.